I gotta get all this stuff off my face. Hello! How's it going? What's up? You guys, you guys come here often? If not, well, what the hecky? What's up? Hang on, I never remember which fucking keys I press that get my mouth to open and close. There we go, alright. Hello, everybody, what's up? Roland, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about Thai. That is Thai? No. That's Korean? No, that's Thai. No? That's not Indonesian, is it? I don't know. I'm stupid. How are we doing? What's up? Hello Majima. Hello Cricket, Cherry, Roland. I'm drinking a banana milk right now. You missed yesterday, you were at a party and you got knocked out. Don't worry, Majima. Going to a party is way cooler. Thank you for the 69 roses. You the best. Well, today has been not interesting, but definitely okay. I woke up this morning and it was 50 degrees outside. I was like, holy. You don't like bananas, Jay? Oh, right. My bad. I was gonna say, no way. Hello, that one guy, 2580. What's up? Twink? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Some of those frosted sugar cookies, the ones that are very soft. Oh, Majima, did you go to a birthday party? Or you're not talking like a I'm gonna get blasted at like a college party, right? Well, what's up? Hello, John. How's it going? You like me? Thanks. Thank you. You guys need to remind me that. Oh, I have to go to the library tomorrow. Oh, so I can pick up the book. I can finally pick up the second book in the series in the Discworld series. I forgore, dude. I forgore. I gotta remember to do that. Hello, K-Poop. K-Poopa T-Cat. What's up? I have a cool VTuber? Thanks. Today is my Friday and the start of my weekend. You went bowling, smashed, then Mario Party? Well, sounds like quite the party. It was a birthday party for your friend who's 18. How many people? Okay, so it wasn't just you and them, right? It's like a birthday party, right? So it was like at least you and like 5 other people. So when you say you went bowling and then Mario Party, that makes sense if there's like 5 other people. But smashed is like an interesting one. Cause like it makes sense if it's just you and the other person. But getting smashed with 5 other people is something special, I'll tell you that much. Now you had my attention, but now you've got my interest. Smash means what I think it means? Fascinating. Hi Ben, what's up? The Death of Unboxing? Dude, now that's a name. Am I on reality? Not too much, man. The Death of Unboxing is a really good name, dude. That's so early 2014, like, foreboding. Later, cat. Super cool, thanks. Hello, Dark Phoenix. What's poppin'? You're gonna go to the Seattle Central Public Library? Gotcha. It's a big library. Got 9 floors. Alright, so if you don't know, let me get the game up. We are playing, we're playing some Warhammer tonight. We're playing some Warhammer Rogue Trader, and the only thing that I know about this game, I don't know any of the story. The only thing I know about this game is that it was made by the same guys who made Pathfinder. So I'm kind of excited to play it, because, 1, the game runs on my computer, and 2, Pathfinder wasn't too bad when I played a little bit of it. Your library, that's what I've been saying. You somehow won a solid snake? Snake. Snake. Snake, there's piss in my pants, Snake. Is the duck shitting? Aren't they always, Ben? Aren't they always? Isn't that their whole thing? Ah, hello, Graham. What's poppin'? But yeah, today's my Friday. My weekend starts today. I got a lot of chores to do. I got some paperwork I gotta file. I've got to go outside, and I'm still looking for a cafe down at Pike Market to indulge in, now that I live in the center of Seattle. I gotta go to the library and pick up my book. Nugget. Hello, Editastic. Are you stupid or is it Monday? Ladies and gentlemen, hey there, folks. It's Monday. I hope you have a banging time, and let's get this bread. Your battery was at 2%. Damn. Hello, Broly. What's my power level? My power level? Nothing compared to yours, Broly. I'm like, Broly, you remember that episode where you punched Beetle in the face? I'm kind of like Beetle. Videl? You remember that episode where you fucking power bombed Videl into the like dirt floor next to that interstate? I'm kind of like that. I talked about Metal Gear. Monday for real. Today is Monday. Hello, Demon. You know the days. How old am I, Ben? 27. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not. I don't have a very high power level, but I'm gonna hop into this. Because, hello, Lele. Because, I've never played Rogue Trader before, and I'm honestly super interested to play this game. How's the weather, Cherry? It was super cold this morning. It was 50 degrees outside. I was super excited because I walked out wearing, like, a hoodie and pants and a skirt, and, I thought to myself, damn, did I underdress? There's no way. Yours is 10.5 sextillion? I figured as much. And we're gonna do the main storyline on normal difficulty. The hell is Grim Darkness? In the grim darkness of the future, there is only war. Well, I'm not gonna read any of that. Let's get started. Let's get right into the news. You gotta work in 8 hours tomorrow, then goon when you get home? You work 12 to 8 tomorrow? Well, realistically, you kind of work 12 hours tomorrow if you're gooning after work. I mean, after an 8-hour shift, you're gonna be doing 4 hours of gooning, let me tell ya. Roland is a boss fight in the Library of Arena? I didn't know that. You fight yourself? Am I about to trade road criminals? I don't know anything about this game or what this game is about. Other than the guys who make... Oh, I can make a custom character? No shot. Now we're cooking. This really is Pathfinder. Damn. Banana milk. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna be cramping up anytime soon, which is weird. Because I had stomach cramps. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, so I decided not to cook, I decided not to pack myself a lunch today for work. Because it's my weekend. My weekend starts today, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy some food. You know, fuck it. We're gonna do a custom portrait. Let me see. Open portraits folder. Can you guys see this? You can't. Okay. Let me see. So how do I change this? Full length, medium, small. So I need to... Okay, so to use your set, go to... There's my full name. Owlcat Games, Warhammer Portraits 01. For proper operation, do not change name, format, or sizes of image. Change the images in the folder. Okay, so I would have to change all of these images to specific ones. Okay. What picture should we use for the custom portrait? 1080 by 1480? Hang on, let me see. The full length is 1080 by 1480. The PNG is 448 by 600, and the small is 260 by 365. Because I was gonna... Later, Death. Thanks for stopping in. Banana and milk are opposites? Is this true? Is that true, Graham? That doesn't sound... You're not doing that thing where you're like, clothes are not available yet, so true. Where you're like, well, actually, bananas are really acidic. Where are the other texts coming from on this screen? The other YouTube chat. If you're on YouTube vertical, then they're probably coming from YouTube horizontal. If you're on YouTube horizontal, then they're probably coming from YouTube vertical. I'm multi-streaming. Thoughts on frosted cookies, Majima? They're pretty good. Usually not my first pick as far as cookies go. I'm more of a chocolate chip kind of guy, but I can appreciate it, let me tell you. All right, so I was gonna go with Anna Alouette, but I think I might go with Nazrin. How does that sound? Does Nazrin sound okay? We could go with Ted O'Pear. I don't mind doing Izumi from City. That would be good. We could go Gabu-chan, dude. That would go crazy. Oh, shit. But I think what I want to do is go to the TF2 folder and use the bird heavy. So give me the full length, and then give me the Pootis bird. No, I gotta open up Photoshop for this. Hang on, sorry. Sorry, this is gonna take a while, but this is very important. There's actually nothing more important than this. Is there a way that I can reveal just one screen of... at any given moment on Windows? Reveal desktop on one screen only. Windows P to show it on one. Windows P. Ah, PC screen only extended. No. No. Reveal desktop on one screen. Show only on one, show on two, or setting systems display show. No. PC screen only, or use your laptop and primary monitor. PC screen. Okay, that fucked me. That fucked me hard. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Sorry there's no music right now. I've tabbed out. The Google AI has no idea what I'm talking about. Windows D. Not that, okay, but Windows D brings it all back up again, which is nice. Alright, so let me launch Photoshop real quick. Sorry, this is like really important. You guys don't actually know how important this is to me, that I get this bird heavy up on the screen. What'd you miss yesterday? Scheduling. I think I uploaded the schedule already, so I don't know if you want to go take a look at that. That would be up to you. Let me put this on my top monitor so I can get some damn music going. Whoa. You see through my tricks. Hello, Oya. What's up? Today you get into the fight. You couldn't stop yawning today because you didn't get any of your morning brisk, Majima? Oh, mega lol. That's hilarious. Has my PC been screaming in agony recently? Not recently, but that's because I have not been delving into any foyers with magic. Alright, put you there, and then... Very good. Stretch you out to there. Damn. Looking fresh, brother. Looking fresh. Full length, Photoshop PSD. What file format is this? Wait, how do I do this? So I click add. Change the images in the folder. Proper operation, do not change the names, formats, or sizes of the images. Oh. Okay. So if I go back... Oh, I see. Okay, so what file format is this, then? Show me more options, properties. This is going to be a pingus, dude. It's a pingus. They got me making pinguses. Photoshop document, large document, PNG, full length, replace it, yes please. Okay. And then give me a... options. There we go, that's a good full length. Alright, let's do medium. And then give me the Pootis bird again. Poot! Again, sorry this is gonna take me a little while. Place it. I just think that this is important. Because if this is a game that runs, then that's more important than anything. Your PC is constantly grinding its bones. Yeah. Mine, honestly, when I was younger, mine would always be grinding. It's a bad habit that I've gotten into. That one didn't save at all. Why didn't that one save? Hello, Ben. What's up? Oh, whoops. I see why. Okay, there's that. Alright, let's do small. And then do you. There. Dang. We stunting on him, dude. We stunting on him. Save as, place the file, yes. Save as a small PNG. Replace that, yes. Then render it, and then let's see if that worked for me. Can I like change it and then go back? Don't do 3, do 1. Cancel that. There we go. And looking fresh. He's looking fresh. He's looking fresh. It's the least I can do to improve the quality of this stream. Alright, let me get my Discord back up on my damn third monitor, on my damn third wave. Alright, how are we doing tonight? Yesterday we had 6-7 days until Christmas. No shot! Well, congratulations to all the 6-7 heads out there. I recently saw a TikTok video of a bunch of teenage boys screaming 6-7 over a woman trying to do the news, and I thought to myself, sexism is back, boys, in new and fabulous technologies. We might be seeing a nice little research. Look at this nerd, dude. Look at this nerd. A sexism unlike anything South Korea has ever seen in its days. Alright, so next we have to obviously edit our appearance. I'm gonna go with the masculine form, and we have to adjust our face. Damn, this guy is fucking... he's so... I guess we should kind of look like a prune, huh? Yes, that's very... He should be sucking his, like... He's like sucking his jaw, he's like mewing. How's my insanity? Going pretty well. Well, I could adjust my... Well, we have to be fat, right? Or fat posting. Good. We look like... Graham, by the way, we watched the video you put in the rollout screen yesterday after we ended the stream. We watched the, Try Not to Get Scared Scariest Stories compilation. And I think that's what we're making right now. It's completely my bad that I was not paying attention. He's obviously going to be extremely pale. We may be making a skinhead right now. Completely unintentionally. Did you know you can rewatch it, Graham? That's very true, very true. Very, very true. He might be the first to ever do it. Ooh, blue hair. Bam. Bam. Gray? I mean, we should be bald, I guess, right? Should we be bald? Bald, and he's gotta have, like, damn, he's so mad, dude. He's just, he's so angry. Eyebrow colors obviously have to be red. Black? Orange? No, probably like red. Yes, red. Does he need to have a beard, though? Holy, I guess we're making a dwarf. Beard color, similar red. Very good, very good. This is kind of what... God, that's ugly. God, this guy is like a piece of clay, dude. He's a piece of clay. You only left it there because it reminded me of you? Oh, yeah, yeah. I started the video and I instantly heard he was making, like, piss and shit jokes, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is just me, man. This is just me. I was really embarrassed for the first couple of seconds. Anyway, we're scarring. Can I turn his face into just, like, a big scar? I guess let's burn the right side of his face. I got a tattoo to stitch up his mouth. Put a big skull on his forehead? No. Lame. You can either have... Oh, you're not allowed to do, like, a full body tattoo. Okay. Well, I don't want the funny death occult. Are there any cute symbols? Because none of these are very cute. Chains are okay. They got the Imperium Eagle there. No thanks. I think I'll take some chains on the right arm. The chains on the right arm, and those also have to be red. We're red posting today. Maybe green. Oh, red hair with green affects would go crazy, dude. Augmentations, of course. Give him a golden forehead. Dude, no. What the fuck? That's so lame. To answer your question, hate to bring the news, but you're not mad? Damn it. Every day I try rage baiting, and every day I fail. My coworkers have started to realize that I'm actually great rage bait material, apparently. And one of the things that gets under my skin more than anything, like, in the world is when somebody tells me to do my job. It's very frustrating to me for some reason. I don't know why, because I don't care at all. Like, consciously, I don't really give a damn at all. But for some reason, whenever somebody tries to tell me to do my job, I get so pissed off. Let me see. How do we want to do this? Should we put a bomb on his head? But I think we should put a bomb on his forehead like that. That's a pretty good one. Or, like, the one that sort of, like, goes with the burn. It looks like it fucked up on the burn. It looks like when they were putting in the side augmentation here, they fucked it up and burnt him. Yeah. Blah beep bop beep boop bop. Bop 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 beep 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 boop. Beep beep boop bop. Beep beep boop bop. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep. I mean, he had... Isn't that... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, isn't this just the Matrix, like, jack-in plug or whatever? Nice sailor you got there. For real, Graham, for real. What's this game about? No idea. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, you just go into the game editor and you create characters or whatever. Now your friends think you're a freak, Majima?
Something of interest. Look upon the Emperor's face.
Purge this heresy from existence.
I'll make it happen.
Macro cannons.
Macro cannon.
Let chaos paint the...
Behold the wrath. Done and done.
I'm gonna go with heretic female. Like God has always picked me. Like God has decided. Alright, we're picking a homeworld. I don't know anything about Warhammer, I must inform you right now, so all of this stuff is going to be so foreign to me. Trading rogue criminals. Is that what this game is about, where it's a collectible card game but for slaves or whatever? Finally, I'm playing Warhammer. Very true, Tall Sleepy Weeb. Finally, I am playing a Warhammer game. Don't get me wrong, I want to play Total War. I want to play Warhammer Total War, but there are no mods to turn everybody into bread. So I'm kind of like on the fence about how I want to play that game. So I was thinking, like, if we're playing Warhammer, I'm probably gonna spend some time making my own mod where I turn everybody into bread. To do that though, it's gonna take me a couple of months of just really sitting down and getting like different bread models and turning all the different races into breads. Death World. On Death Worlds, the planet's beasts and sometimes even the environment itself takes aggressive and destructive forms, inimical to human life. Whilst exceptionally difficult to colonize, many Death Worlds possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. These harsh environments result in some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested and found wanting die young. Survival instinct S1. Is that what that says? S1? Or 51. I'm bad. Raiding rogue to teleport bread or not? The age-old question. That world is dangerous. You should try Darktide. Okay, so let me get this straight, Tall Sleepy Weeb. Darktide is like, Warhammer Darktide. No, I'm thinking of Vermintide. Is Darktide or Vermintide the one that's like, Left 4 Dead? There's a chance of Nurgle enemies showing up? This is so sad. Survival instincts. Once per combat, when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30, they gain 20 of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Death World characters also gain 20 dodge and armor. At least one temporary wound. Your mom. Strength, toughness, and agility. Intelligence and fellowship. I think I'd like to be a spellcaster this time. I'm the kind of guy who goes, yeah, persuasion and coercion and commerce and stuff like that, but maybe this time we go just spell casting. Lore? We're gonna be a fucking nerd, dude. Brutal hunter, trusty weapons, wounded beast, lifetime of scars, and tenacity. I guess I don't really know anything about what's going on, so I'm just gonna pick a background. Death World doesn't really seem like it's for me. We'll see, though. Darktide is like Left 4 Dead 2. Okay, Vermintide is basically the same thing, but more focused on skill. But it's an old game. Okay. Dark Tide is like Left 4 Dead 2. That sound, yeah, Tall Sleepy Weed, that does sound very cool. I enjoyed playing the Left 4 Dead games. I wasn't very good at them, but MeBQ moment? Yeah, MeBQ moment for sure. 3 or 4 hours today, Cherry? I don't know. My coworker's getting off at 9, and they said they wanted to hang out tonight, so... let me see. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9... Well, maybe we'll go 4 hours. We'll see. They can sit around a while I stream. Been a while since I've streamed at this time, Cherry? Yeah. For the past month, and, like, this month as well, and probably for November, the AI... So, when you work for Amazon, they don't get a human to schedule your work hours. They get an artificial intelligence to do it. So, and then somebody has to go in and move stuff around if you want them to. But for the most part, a robot is going to be setting my schedule, and the robot has discerned that I prefer afternoon shifts, which I don't, but it's better than closing shifts, so... Yeah! You think I'll stream for 4 hours until he dies, Graham? Graham? Okay, guys, I promise, I'm not going to do a permadeath stream tonight. I'm not going to do it. I might get a little weird, we'll see how the game plays out when I get into the game world, but I'm not... I might do a theme, who knows? Probably not, but I promise I'm not going to do a permadeath. Hello, Alberto, what's up? AI will ruin people's jobs? Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's been ruining my job, and I still have, you know, I mean, AI is supposed to be taking people's jobs away. All it's doing is giving me more work. You know what I'm saying? Gambling fully integrated into work. Hello, Celestia. You're my favorite horse. Also, along that same line, Amazon US East 1 went down, which is most of the internet this morning, so... Voidborn are humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become inured, to some extent, due to their reality-altering process of warp travel and to living in low or zero-gravity environments. In many cases, their features are drawn and their skin pallid. They may even have minor deformities or a strangeness to their speech, gait, or general appearance that sets them apart from others. You get Fortune. A Voidborn character can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20 chance for success. The success cannot be greater than the base success chance of the roll. Additionally, enemy dodge parry against a Voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail. Holy. Willpower and intelligence. Oh, we might be Voidborn. It's a bloody mess, mate. Oh, contagious luck. Fucking BS, dude. BS. They're giving me the BS skill. Hive World. Is that what we're calling them? Hive World? Yeah. Very funny that that's what they're calling it. You have an Amazon Fresh like 23 minutes from there, and that shit was insane when you showed my friends. Yeah, Majima, I've still never been to an Amazon Fresh. I've never been to inside an Amazon Go either, but I can imagine that they're just insane. Hive World is full of Nurgle enemies and chaos? Really? Yeah, I guess that's because there's just so many people. Have I heard of Amazook? I've never heard of Amazook. Is that when Amazon takes a bazooka and shoots it at one of their wage cages? Their wagey cages? A Hive World's population is so dense that great swaths of the surface of the world are frequently covered in gargantuan cities bejeweled with towering spires that pierce the atmosphere. Hive Worlds are vital to the welfare of the Imperium and are the beating heart of its economy and war machine. They produce munitions for the Emperor's armies and vast manufactories, mine valuable minerals, and refine fuel for the Imperial Navy. Innumerable regiments of the Astra Militarum are raised from their massive populations as well. Camaraderie. Oh. Willpower resistance tests using their fellowship value instead of the character's fellowship is higher. If the character's fellowship is higher. Can pass willpower resistance tests using their fellowship skill value. Oh shit, that's pretty good. That's so tempting. Willpower reflects a character's ability to withstand the horrors of the warp, the terrors of space, and the dreadful opponents they're bound to encounter. And the Coronus Expanse. High willpower allows the character to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. No shot, no shot. Outnumber. If a Hive World character has melee superiority against the enemy, the effect is increased by 10. A helping hand and a fresh start. So Hive World is all about being a thug. It's all about pure thuggery. Any thuggeries in chat? Am I trying to sandwich? The Grambitch. Yeah, it's my world, so pick any. Yes, if you're careful. Very true, very true. The Forge worlds are the domain of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Entire planets ceded to the demands of a vast macro industries. Each is the manufacturing supercomplex of unimaginable capacity and power. Over the millennia, different Forge worlds have become especially renowned for their philosophies or ways of war. These are often colored by the technologies they specialize in manufacturing. The bulk of a Forge world's population is utilized as a labor force, whilst the fortunate few may be inducted into the ranks of the Adeptus Mechanicus itself. Forged for a purpose. Can choose an augmentation system, which is crazy. They get intelligence and toughness, but less fellowship. That's solo. They're solo posting. You get born on a Forge world and you're solo posting. How about an Imperial world? The Imperial world is one of the million planets united by the belief in the immortal God Emperor. Hailing from hyper-technological societies to grimy feudal populations, the inhabitants of countless worlds offer fealty and devotion to the master of humanity, and the imperial creed espoused by his servants. The designation Imperial World encompasses a vast array of wholly dissimilar worlds that are, nevertheless, part of the Imperium. Humanity's finest. Can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and add 10 points. So they don't get any base stats. They don't get any base positive or negative stats. You get a goon, Majima, and I salute to you. The stronghold of the Imperium. Doing my part. Know your heresy. Better to die for the Emperor. Very true. Stronger together. All allies, excluding Xenos in the current party, gain 5 to the same characteristics as was chosen for humanity's finest. Very good. So this is if you want to be, like, racist or whatever. Fortress World. Which is funny. Fortress worlds are planets where the entire populace is immersed in warfare. They constantly train for the day that they may be called upon to defend the Imperium, a charge they solemnly uphold. Fortress worlds are established as bulwarks against the enemy. Every citizen is a soldier, trained to fight for the moment they can handle a weapon. Never stop shooting. Each time a Fortress world character kills an enemy, they gain 10 stacks of Never Stop. At the start of their turn, there is a stack of Never Stop Shooting % chance that the first attack this round will cost 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit. Is this true? A spare magazine, a hail of steel, familiar kickback, combat addict. Very true. But I think I'm gonna go Void Born, because we want to cast spells. We want to be very fortunate, and we want to get lucky, lads. We want to get lucky, and we want to cast some spells. However, we're not going to have any strength. How physically strong a character, it affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavy objects. For each point of strength, they deal plus 5% damage with one-handed melee, 10% damage with two-handed melee. It also affects your athletics. But I'm intelligent and I have pure will. I shall be casting spells with my bloody mess, and my contagious luck, and my just a flesh wound, and my yinks. Has more than 50% wounds. All chance of all creatures in 3-cell radius are increased by 10. While a Voidbind character has less than 50% wounds, all chances of all creatures, including enemies in a 3-cell radius, are decreased by 10. And be smart. Anytime an ability or talent uses the Fellowship bonus, a Voidborn character can instead use the Intelligence bonus if it's higher. Oh. Okay, so I don't need to... I was going to invest a little bit into Fellowship, but I guess I don't need to at all. An ability or talent. Well, but not like a conversation type. Voidborn characters can always upgrade intelligence even if their archetype doesn't allow. Oh, I forgot. We're still in the character editor, dude. A luck build. Oh, a luck build. Stronghold of Imperial Fists and other factions. Looks like the heavy bird replaced the brain rot. Way better. Honestly, Cherry? Way better. Look at me, I'm a dude. Alright, we're oh, that wasn't okay, that was not our origin, that was our homeworld, okay. Alright, lads, there's gonna be a lot of reading at this first hour of the stream, so brace yourself. I'm gonna get some more water, I'll be right back. Oh, my bones! My bones! My bones! More bones! I think if I were a boner, I'd probably have, like, a weird-looking skull. Probably not one that looks human, but one that's like, oh, that's like a human who is like, I want a different-looking skull. Bones are overrated? Nuh-uh. Have you seen a skeleton? They're kicking, dude. Alright, let's take an origin. Astra Militarum Commander. The Astra Militarum, commonly known as the Imperial Guard, is the primary fighting force of the Imperium and the first line of defense from the myriad threats that endanger the existence of humanity in the 41st millennium. You have served as one of the commanders of the Astra Militarum Regiment, commanding thousands and winning battles in the name of the God Emperor. Regimental tactics. Ballistic skill, perception, athletics, medicae. Perception, medicae, suppression fire, field of fire, timely rescue. I don't think this is our build. No thanks. Commissar of the Officio Prefectus are ruthless officers charged with maintaining the morale, discipline, and fighting spirit of their Astra Militarum Regiment. You used to be one of those faithful servants of the God Emperor, a living symbol of the Imperium authority, regarded with a mix of fear and awe by their subordinates. So commissars are literally just political commissars? That's very funny. At all costs, you get weapon skill, fellowship, coercion, very good. A character's talent to manipulate the other people through intimidation and reach their desired goals via threats and pressure during dialogue. Athletics, fellowship, coercion. Show them contempt. Summary execution. Man, maybe we should have been a commissar, dude. A crime lord. The Imperium survives and prospers in no small part due to the narrowness of its vision, but a rebellious mind and will such as yours could not be so easily constrained. The dark paths of smugglers and renegades that wind up beneath the facade of the Imperium society offer a dangerous refuge for those unwilling to bow to the law. You used to be one of those dangerous yet resourceful individuals. Weapon skill, perception, awareness, and logic. Perception, awareness. Maybe not. Ministorum Priest. Oh, Tech Priest faction. The grunts of the Imperium. Warhammer is made for endless reading if you play the other games that don't have reading. Very funny. Because when I think about something like Warhammer, it's mostly just people just shooting each other in the back of the head. So the reading part is very funny. Would I grow a beard like that? That would be very funny, but I don't think so. I think I'm past my my grow a beard phase. The Ecclesiarchy, known formally as the Adeptus Ministorum, is a vast institution that oversees the galaxy-spanning religion of the Imperium. The Ecclesiarchy's complex hierarchies of cardinals, missionaries, preachers, and zealous laity ensure that prescribed prayers and invocations are made, all the while instructing the masses to guard against heresy and deviancy. You used to be one of those fiery and charismatic individuals concerned with keeping a close watch on your congregation, and I may summon the war hymn. Grants momentum equal to 2 times the devotee's willpower bonus, or WP bonus. Grants an additional WP bonus momentum for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius around the devotee or was hit by the devotee that turn. That gives me toughness and willpower and lore and medicae. So this is like an inspiration build. Yeah. Shield of Faith, yeah. The Emperor protect unable officer. Well, I could be a pirate. I might be a pirate, brother. Holy. Demolition. The Imperial Navy is responsible for the fleets of void ships that assert the dominance of the Imperium amid the stars and fulfill other duties connected to the void and warp travel. You used to be a Navy officer and a commander of a void ship hardened in numerous battles and famous for resounding victories. Looks ugly? You shaved your beard a while back? I get it. Hello, Lost Bros, what's up? The Lex is the Lex. Imperium Lex. Oh. First person to make R34 of you? You think so, YND? Well, thank you. I can't wait to open up Rule 34 and finally have a choice selection of images to pick from to make my thumbnails. For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies get a 3-cell radius, gain 2 deflection. Agility, Fellowship, Commerce, Demolition, Agility, Demolition. Maybe not. I do like the Demolition and the Fellowship skills, though. A lot of agility origins, it seems. A noble! Maybe we'll be a noble! Oh, there's a pig on my shoulder. They put a pig on my shoulder. What the hecky? We could be an aristocrat. I had not even thought it. A wizard aristocrat. On the battlefield. R34 for thumbnails is actually nasty work. There's porn in my brain. You finally hit it big. That's how I know, Graham. That's how I'll know. Let me get a drink. Oh. The high nobility of the Imperium are an enormously privileged and powerful elite, a breed apart from the common masses they rule. You grew into adulthood upon a pedestal of affluence and grandeur that towered high above the common masses. You expected their obedience and lived upon the fruits of their toil, surrendered to your family and solemn fealty. You serve me. The noble assigns one ally who will become their servant until the end of combat. Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant, their servant gains 5 to all characteristics. Anytime the servants attack a target that the noble dealt damage to last turn, the servant gains 10. Noble's fellowship bonus, critical hit chance against the target. So I would get intelligence and fellowship, coercion and persuasion. Fellowship, maybe we will do a talking build. Hang on. What is the Imperium? No, it's the Hive World. Fellowship and agility. The origin of the noble, well, so I'd be foregoing 1 stat. I don't want to give a willpower, so I would rather at the current moment have willpower and intelligence. Plus, we can be a fortunate noble. Would go crazy, dude. You protect. You kill it. You do something. You go on. You are next. Very good, dude. Very good. That's so good. We might be a noble, man. That's so funny. Sanctioned Psyker. Or maybe we'll be a Psyker. We could lore build a Carouse. We don't have any toughness stats, though. Willpower and lore goes crazy. Toughness Carouse. Resist negative effects applied by poison. Psykers are feared and distrusted, but are nonetheless valuable assets to the Imperium. The role of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica is to recruit, identify, and classify those found to possess psychic abilities. The most powerful who somehow survive the rigorous sanctioning rituals are selected to serve on the battlefield. The mind of a sanctioned Psyker is steeled against the manifold dangers risked by wielders of warp powers. You were one of those found worthy to serve humanity and have miraculously survived the perils of warp. Note, damaging Psyker powers count as weapon attacks, counting toward the normal attack limit per turn and gaining all the benefits of abilities and talents, increasing the damage of attacks. For example, a soldier using the run and gun ability will be able to use damaging Psyker powers twice per turn, and an operative's analyze enemies ability affects the damage of damaging Psyker powers. Okay. Sanctioned Psyker. And the Psyker. This character is a Psyker, albeit quite a weak one. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Well, I guess... So I'd have to look at Arbitrator, of course, but it looks like we're either going to be a wizard, we're either going to be a Psyker or a noble. And I'm not sure, honest to God, which one we should do. We might flip a coin if the Void gets it into their heads. Summoner build? Oh my god, clean as mine. Psykers are known to cost big galactic problems if they've gone crazy enough to make strong entities, strong enough to take out strong warriors. Well, maybe we'll be a mage. Maybe we'll go full mage build then, since we did, maybe we will build... Oh, yeah. I usually play these games as, like, a talker, but maybe we cast some spells. The Adeptus Arbites are the implacable and unbribable keepers of the Lex Imperialis, the sole and sacred law of the Imperium. They exact a merciless and terrifying punishment upon any who dare violate the sacred tithe, the tribute every Imperium world must pay in the name of its continued existence. These guys are... This is just a flat... Okay, so this is the origin you want if you don't want, like, anything. The steady hand of justice. Public sentencing. Very true. Prepared prosecution. I don't want to be a lawyer. If I wanted to be a lawyer, I would go play Tyranny. So what do you think, guys? Should we be a noble and tell other people what to do, or should we be a Psyker? I think I want to be a Psyker, even though they main toughness stats. My strength is down. Are strength and toughness different stats? Yeah, they are. The carouse skill. My carousing skill. Alright guys, let's be a wizard. Arbitrators are the space cops that take out crime lords. Oh. Very funny how in a world that's solely based around people killing each other that there's still like, oh, you guys aren't allowed to kill each other. That's probably like the funniest part that I've now just realized about the Warhammer series is that in a series that's wholly based around people just slaughtering each other, there are still people who don't slaughter each other in a correct manner, you know? It's just like, okay. Yeah. It landed on Tails? Okay, we're gonna be a psyker then. Thank you, Graham. Hello, Alexa. We will be casting spells and learning lore. We're nerd posting. A biomancer, a diviner. Wait, hang on. Let me look at the nobles classes. Illustrious glory, apex of brilliance, feat of greatness. Feat of greatness, he says. Feet. He's got feet. Feet of great feet. Oh, my spine. Back from gooning, but now tired. We'll take a nap. It's tough gooning. Always gotta take a nap. No more lore by Warhammer 40k than Dirty Mind. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, let me take a look at the classes. I don't know what I want to pick. Fireball goes crazy, but I like the idea of a telepath. We could still get our persuasion checks in just by being a telepath psyker. Biomancers specialize in manipulating biological energy and process with the power of their minds. They are masters of the flesh, learning to shape and influence their own physical forms according to their will, as well as those of their allies and enemies. Biomancy. Biomancers can heal wounds and alter physical characteristics. So, oh yeah, Iron Arm. Oh yeah. So this, Biomancer is somebody who debuffs the enemy and buffs your allies. I see. Regeneration. I don't think this could be too bad of a build, but that's not usually how I play games, so. Mind powers are known to take out big enemies and can blow some skulls up. Very good, very good. From Indonesia, Alexa? Well, very good. I don't know anything about Indonesia. I know it's a very big place, though. If a bone was to blow up inside your body, which one would I choose? Probably either, like, my pinky toe, or... let me think. A bone. Maybe one of the patellas on my kneecaps? I'm trying to minimize damage as much as possible. I don't want to pick a pinky on my hand because I need those. I play video games and write, so I kind of need all of my digits. I try to take care of my hands as much as possible, you know? What a bean! Hello, Banana. What's poppin'? Would I think psychics would choose to be therapists? I do think psychics would enjoy a bottle of therapists, yes. Hang on, my thing is being weird. There we go. Ah. My bad. A diviner. Diviners seek to discern the hidden past of the galaxy and know the course of events yet to come. These abilities allow diviners to look into the twisting strands of the immaterium in search of the answers they seek, and sometimes even influence the outcome of fate itself. Divination specializes in gleaning information and using it to turn fortune in your favor. Diviners find useful insights everywhere, manifesting extrasensory abilities and glimpsing the future. Forewarning. The Psyker increases the target's dodge and parry by 3 until the end of combat. That's pretty good. This would be okay. This is kind of a cool one. A Fate Bringer. Gain additional armor, predicted downfall. Unnatural luck. When the Psyker uses a divination psychic power on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Unnatural luck. When the ally suffers a crit, it becomes a normal hit instead of the unnatural effect, and unnatural luck is removed. Holy! So you can effectively dodge all crits. A flawless plan. Cocanut? Cocanum? You'll probably hop on YouTube till sleepy? Gotcha. It's about time, so name a car for an edit, Banana. Well, yeah, I guess you already did the Ford Pinto, huh? What's a good car? I don't know any good cars out there. Any cars that I would, like, let me think. Pyromancer. A pyromancer is a master of flame, a psyker who is able to create searing inferno out of thin air. Pyromancy is one of the most spectacular and destructive forms of psychic ability, and those who face a pyromancer in combat are oft reduced to naught but a pile of charred bone. So we know exactly what this class does. There's not exactly much to it. a Sanctic. Psychers of the Sanctic discipline master their connection to the Golden Throne to support their allies with a holy might and stave off daemons and heretics. Okay, okay. Destined. The Psyker's armor increases by 5%. Just a flat 5%? Holy, dude, holy. What the fuck? Increases by 5% at the start of every round of combat except the first? Oh my god, you can become invulnerable. That's so overpowered. And of course, a telepath. Sussy. Hello, Covert. What's up? Name a car. A car, you say? What's a good car? Probably like the Mazda Miata, I would say. I think I'd go with the Mazda Miata banana. No particular year. Anything newer. Ever misheard psychic for sidekick? I keep reading it as physic, Graham, for some reason. Telepaths use their psychic powers in conjunction with their own minds to delude, control, and destroy the minds of their enemies. Psychic powers are special abilities available only to Psykers. They allow Psykers to reach into the warp and use it in various ways. Just like normal abilities, they are used in combat, can be taken when leveling up, instead of archetype abilities. And some of them can be considered attacks. Damn, I'm full of gas today. Telepathy is crazy in Dark Tide. We should definitely try it. I think we should definitely try telepathy out in Rogue Trader here. The main difference from the normal abilities is that they can also be taken by a Psyker, or are separated into unique disciplines, and using them will degrade the veil between reality and the warp. The worse the degradation, the higher the chance psychic powers will trigger psychic phenomena, or even perils of the warp. Psychic phenomena. Each time a Psyker uses their psychic powers, the veil between real space and warp degrades. Psychic phenomena are more disconcerting than dangerous, intruding into the thoughts of people around the Psyker, causing omens of visions. Psychic phenomena reduce the momentum of the party, distracting them from combat, lowering the morale, or just causing bad luck. Psykers can be sanctioned or unsanctioned. Chances that sanctioned Psykers will cause psychic phenomena are halved, while unsanctioned Psykers instead have increased chances and a +1 to their Psi rating. Perils of the Warp. Dangerous phenomena may occur whenever veil degradation reaches 15 and major psychic power is activated. The chance of this happening is 10 plus your Psi rating plus the veil degradation. Perils of the Warp are dangerous to anyone in the vicinity of the Psyker. Their manifestation can push away characters, damage them, summon demons, fill the area with motive force charges, and much more. Perils of the Warp are unpredictable and extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous, dude. Yeah, shut the hell up. Telepaths are Psykers whose mental expertise lives in contacting and controlling the minds of others. With a single thought, a telepath can tear away his foe's sanity, induce states of numbing terror, or possess his victim's thoughts, and mold their actions as if they were his own. Psychic Shriek deals damage, plus your WP bonus and your Psi rating. Movement points action and retransmission. This might honestly, I thought this was going to be an intelligence build. We might actually just go willpower build, because this is going to be a tough run. Yeah, if we need all the willpower resistance to dominate our enemy gamers. A lot of talents I'm seeing. Mind Thief, weaken their hearts, warp their minds, aftershock their nuts. Very true. We're going to be a telepath, by the way. I thought I'd tell you that right now. We are going to telepathy their balls away from their body. The Breaking Bad RV. They mostly end up losing their lives within the warp that makes them a shell for dangerous monsters from the warp? I see. Sounds like an all-rounder? Yeah, it does. Super Earth needs me, Huffy? Super Earth! We need more bugs, dude. Apex of Brilliance. Upon solving the mystery of a powerful, physically, psychically active Xeno artifact, you manage to destroy the creation of countless enemies of humanity. And that gives me extra lore on Xenos. Alien species lore. Illustrious Glory gives me Persuasion. You single-handedly saved a pilgrim ship by stopping a warp breach while traveling through the Immateria. Or a Feat of Greatness. The power of your sorcery crushed a demon of the archenemy and drove it back into the warp. Well, of course we're gonna be brilliant. We're smart. We're the smartest person you've ever met. Oh, now we need a Darkest Hour. I was accused of being possessed by a warp entity and forced into exile, leaving your soul forever scarred. I like this one. But losing logic would be really bad for us. A Brand of Shame. Awareness I'm okay with. Your sorcery caused a warp manifestation aboard a void ship, claiming thousands of lives. Shadow of Torment. An error during the sanctioning process brought you many hours of agony, which nearly cost you your life. Alright, let's take our awareness down just a smidge. Notice traps, cleverly hidden objects, secret passages, and suspicious elements. Very good. Oh, what's going... Archetype. Alright, so... You can only choose one of the first tier of archetypes at the moment. Archetypes are development paths that your character follow. Each archetype encapsulates a unique set of skills and expertise, represents a specific combat specialization, from the frontline warrior to the indispensable leader preferring to command from the rear. Choose what you want to be in the grim dark future of the Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Bat. Join the Thief or the Helldiver Corps. Wah! Very true. Which way, if a space marine saw you acting up, they'll take you out without regret? Very true. Very true. I'll be sure to act up in front of them as much as possible so they may quote-unquote take me out. Hello, Scene Noob, what's up? So, we can be a warrior, and then I can be an assassin, a vanguard, an arc militant, or an executioner. Whoa! This is the, what's it called? This is the Path of Exile skill tree. A warrior, a combatant boasting exceptional melee power, which is not what we want. Capable of dealing high damage in close quarter combat, and withstanding heavy amounts of damage, they also excel at drawing enemies' attention. So we can't be that. An officer, which can give us vanguard, master tactician, grand strategist, and overseer. Well, officers use their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them into even greater threats on the battlefield. Core focus on extra terms, single target buff, rescuing allies, and momentum. An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in the enemy's defense. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus is precise single attacks, defense, penetration, area debuffs, and consistent firing positions. How about a soilger? I'm going to soil my pants. How about I soil my pants instead? He's asking out a space marine. Today's bug is fruit flies? I think I would rather just shoot myself in the head. Fruit flies are something. A bug nug? Oh. Soldier is a master of all ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantageous position from where they stand, ready to rain fire on an enemy. While well-trained in a highly diverse range of arms, a soldier is particularly proficient at blasting their targets with burst fire and area weapons. Core focus on movement and ranged attacks, cover and dodge, burst fire, and area attacks. An arch militant, you say? A formidable master of warfare. I'm starting to notice. So I'm either going to be a overseer, a grand strategist, or a master tactician. How about you exemplar these nuts? Blade dancers are swift and deadly and masters of the sword. So obviously we're going to be a officer, I think. Or maybe an operative? Intelligence and perception? Executioner. Execute these nuts. Always in the thick of battle, using their leadership and combat prowess. Master tacticians are able to harness the momentum of their party to enhance combat effectiveness. Maybe not. How about a grand strategist? Master the battlefield, positioning themselves and their allies. Grand strategist is able to increase the battle effectiveness of their party by designating and strengthening important parts of the battlefield. Well, maybe we'll be an executioner? Overseer. Must not have Children of Azurian. Features Sanctioned Psyker or Arbitrator. Or Unsanctioned Psyker or Officer or Operative or Arbitrator. What the hell? The Overseer is a tactical expert who uses their familiar to execute their will. The selection of... Oh, they get to summon a familiar. Very cool, very cool. Okay. How about an Executioner then? Specialists in inflicting, enduring, and excruciating pain on all enemies around them, exploiting it to quickly eradicate their adversaries. Damage over time effects. Oh, melee damage is not our style, though. How about, not a warrior. And I mean operative, yes. Operative and maybe bounty hunter? They just don't flying at you. You have an officer problem? Hello, Honeylove. What's up? Bounty hunters are methodical killers who leave trails of dead bodies in their wake. Bounty hunters choose their next target before the previous one has even realized it's dead. Core focus on critical hits, defense reduction, killing key targets, and repositioning. That sounds pretty good. Characteristics: agility, perception, and ballistics. Skills: awareness, Medicaid, demolition. Well, let me take a look. Intelligence and perception, tech use and logic. That's definitely us. That's definitely us posting. Fellowship, willpower, persuasion, commerce. Assassin, maybe? Agility, perception, awareness. Masters at identifying piss in their shit. They are masters of identifying piss and shit. Fellowship, willpower, intelligence, and perception. Okay, so we're gonna be a grand strategist then. Okay. Persuasion and law. Alright, so we can be either an officer or an operative. Yeah, let's be an operative. We're gonna be solid. We're solid snake posting, lads. Alright. Precise single target attacks, defense penetration, debuff, and consistent firing positions. Ballistic skill and weapon skill. Your mother. Later, honey love. Hello, Justice, what's up? Federal Bureau of Investigation shall come to your house. The FBI, you say? Well, they'd better catch it. Weapon skills, ballistic skills is ranged weapon. Weapon skills is close combat. Increases chance of scoring crits. Okay, so we don't want any weapon skills. That doesn't help us at all. We definitely want ballistic skill. No, we don't really want ballistic skills either. We want to cast spells. Ranged weapons. Marksman, someone to be feared in a gunfight or a skirmish. The base hit chance, because we're gonna be casting spells, so we need a lot of intelligence. Right? Toughness, the carouse skill. Yeah, we're gonna need toughness as well. Strength is down, who gives a damn? Agility. Agility could be okay for us as well, since we're gonna be so skinny. Perception could be okay as well. And fellowship, but we definitely want to spec into willpower by quite a bit. Oh, you go up 10. I get 10 tick. Well, we might as well... let's go perception and willpower for the last 2 ticks. Good, very good. I'm carousing my enemies. You keep hearing dogs howling outside? You think it's dogs? At your place or at my place? I don't hear any dogs. You wonder if you send the CIA? Well, didn't the current administration cut all the funding for every, government body? Are they even gonna be able to do anything to me? Have you seen ICE agents? Not exactly the creme de la creme of cops, let me tell you. Good luck, rookie. Gotcha, Covert. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hit the next button. Just hit the next button already. I get to pick a boat? What the hecky? Oh, your place. It's only 1 dog. Gotcha. A Firestorm class frigate or a Sword class frigate? The Sword class frigate is a classic void ship design proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. The Von Valentius flagship is the mightiest void ship belonging to the Von Valentius dynasty. Every system aboard this frigate has been tried and tested in innumerable engagements. Its weapons and turrets deliver hard-hitting volleys with pinpoint accuracy. Its plasma drives are rugged yet reliable in extreme conditions. The flagship size and maneuverability are perfect for pursuing smaller, faster raiders, and for hunting the countless pirates, Xenos, and heretics and the Coronis expanse. Numerous Von Valentius rogue traders have acknowledged the exceptional performance of this vessel, and, with a few minor updates, the flagship has continued to faithfully serve the Von Valentius family. Valentius. Hello, Rat. Is that Rat? Hello, Rat. What up? They'll do it for free. Damn. Hearing gunshots outside? Omega lol. What about the Firestorm class ship? The Firestorm class frigate is a modification of the Sword class frigate, designed to deliver fire strikes against larger enemy ships, not shying away from engagement with superior opponents. The Von Valentius flagship is the mightiest void ship belonging... Wait, we already read this one. 1.8 kilometers in length, 1.6 kilometers in length. The Firestorm is just a smidge bigger, huh? But for some reason, the sword class weighs a little heavier. I'm gonna go with the one that looks like a shoe. And we're gonna call this... Centrifuge. The centrifuge. Is that how you spell centrifuge? Centrifuge? It's not right. Centrifuge. There we go. Hang on. Centrifuge. Yeah. Alright. I'm sword class posting. Whoa! And then I can, I think I can edit my body as well. I can edit my color schema. And I think we're gonna be red posting tonight? Well, no. What's a good... Oh, we're gonna be green posting, that's right. Show clothes, yes. Show helmet, yes. Show backpack. Yes. Show base outfit headwear. I don't know. We're green posting, we're green. I'm green, I'm creeper green. Thank God I'm green. Alright. Hello, Nat, what up? That's how fault-feeted people's fret look like? That's what I'm saying. I've been saying that the whole time, actually. Alright, here we are. My name is not Ignatius. It is, in fact... Theodore. How did you know? We are lacking in awareness. But that's okay because we are Void-born. We're a Sanctioned Psyker. Very good. We have an Apex of Brilliance. A Brand of Shame and a Psychic Shriek. And we have double Psychic Shriek for some reason, which is good. Let's play the video game. We haven't even started the video game. It took me an hour to get out of the character creator. Yeah, I'm not gonna add the centrifuge to every nameable game vehicle. Very true, very true. You can enable install DLC in your current playthrough by opening the DLC section of the in-game menu after loading your save. That's very Warhammer. That's very Warhammer posting. I love when I open up the DLC menu in the middle of a battle. Me when I'm getting my head cut off. Me when I'm getting my tongue pulled through my neck. Have you thought about turning on your DLC, actually? Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir? Instead of cutting open up my throat and pulling my tongue through, have you thought about turning on your DLC? Maybe you should go into the menu and do that. Let's play. I bought a copy of... Hang on. I bought 2 books recently. What did I buy? I bought Poverty of Philosophy and Mute Compulsion. So those are the books that I'm waiting on right now. I'm really excited for them. I forgot I named the stream The Culture War, by the way. I completely forgot about that. Hello, Syria. What's up? Let's play. I forgot. We're playing a video game. We really are playing Tyranny. This is the opening to Tyranny. What the heck? Are there casinos in Warhammer? Is there gambling in Warhammer? Do they have casino? Is there like a Louisiana like gambling boat that I can hop up on? What is this camera, dude? There I am. I look like Medivh.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Of the God Emperor's sublimity. Hang on, let me turn the sound just up a smidge. Yes. Voices should definitely be turned up a lot more as well. Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such an excess can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it's enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Do you have any particular reason for disturbing me?
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
Conrad? This guy's name is Conrad. Voigtveer. Fucking Conrad Voigtveer. Disturbing Theodore, the heavy bird. Every game has a bit of politica. Very true. 2 + 2 is 4. Very good.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers.
Okay,
in the
Conrad.
employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
A rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Oh, I thought rogue trader was about just trading organs. I didn't know we were. I didn't know we were surveyors. The translation to politics is in Portuguese. Very funny. Pleasure of speaking with you in person before. Voigtveer bows his head and focuses his attention on you. My name is Theodora, and so as to avoid any misunderstanding, I am a sanctioned psyker.
I am aware of that fact.
Theodore.
It would have been unacceptable negligence to have overlooked such a detail when compiling your profile. Fate bestowed upon you powers of witchcraft.
Fuck you.
And a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium. Yours is truly an unenviable lot.
I should turn this guy into mush. I should turn this guy into mush right now.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius.
Happily.
And carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Bear it with honor. Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora. That's me if I were a woman. That's me if I were a man. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? Lord Captain. You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Tell me about the one on whose ship I found myself. You say I'm one of the rogue trader's heirs, so there's another candidate. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address it. Tell me about the one whose ship I found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention.
Very true.
Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
It's gonna be hard to not be obtuse, because that's kind of just how I live my life. You're not about to search every single dialogue, right? No, I'm not about to do that. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address that.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness.
Your patroness.
And I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Okay.
The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Ah, that's right. Master Ethelthrad. What a name, dude. He's a vampire. Well, they are the Vons. Master Ethelthrad. Movement. Use the left mouse button to move your body around.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
By the right blood. That's my quest. Rumors. Contracts. Rumors. I have a Glock. They gave me a stub revolver. Here's my body. I have zero psi rating. I'm gonna crank that up as far as it'll go, by the way. I'm going to be casting some spells. Let's see, a stub revolver, one-handed light, solid projectile. They're making fucking in the year 40,000. The year is 40,000, and they're still manufacturing projectile weaponry. I can hit him with the Psychic Shriek, deals 1 to 9 damage to the target, movement points, action points, and veil. Minor psychic powers. Well, veil degradation increased by 1 point. Analyze your enemies. One enemy creature unlimited range. The operative targets one enemy within line of sight. They immediately gain 3 exploits. Oh, okay, okay. Here is my menu. That was my inventory. Here's my character sheet. Oh, look at this. Iconoclast? Wow. Pootis Bird already packed. Yeah, he is. He is. He do be. I have 60% dodge. I have 60% dodge? Holy. Base chance 30, but plus an additional 30 from agility? Oh my god. 30 dodge... Oh, 30 dodge reduction. 50 parry, and 5 resolve. Very true. My willpower. I have willpower. So I can be a Puritan, follow the doctrines and laws of the Imperium to the letter, making compromises with Xenos, or using the weapons of the enemies of humanity is anathema to them. Anyone who suggests otherwise, considered a heretic who deserves nothing but the severest punishment. Iconoclasm, I imagine, is in the middle. Radicals are always willing to push the boundaries of what's permissible in the quest for the tools and means to achieve their goals. They often use Xenos weaponry and even creations of chaos for their own ends. Many radicals are punished for their heretical acts or even fall victim to their own dubious methods. Very true. I have 4 AP and 6 MP. Goes crazy. Heretical, devotion to the corruption and the taint of the warp through their total submission to the basest and darkest impulses of the soul or constant worship of the ancient gods of the Immaterium. Very good. So if you max this shit out, what do you get? If I max that heresy, I get the power from beyond the veil. All weapons on the battlefield become warp imbued for 1 round, getting bonus damage equal to 5 times the veil degradation. Holy, and 5 times armor penetration can only be used once per combat. Holy fuck, dude. That's starter. You could become a follower, and at rank 5 you become a zealot. Iconoclasm? Belief in the value of human life? What the hell does that mean? In Warhammer? Heavy butters. Belief in the value of human life and freedom. Faith in the power of goodwill, capable of overcoming the horrors and dangers of the universe without the need for artificial prohibitions. The desire to seek out common ground and compromise rather than uncompromising destruction. No shot. Why did they design a Warhammer with good in mind? Any attacks from allies that may hit other allies will be dodged if possible. Any allied ability that may target an ally has a resistance test will be resisted. Dogmatic. Belief in the holiness and infallibility of the laws of the Imperium. Adherence to the precepts of the God Emperor and the Holy Chosen Ones, carrying out his will to the ignorant and unruly masses, unfettered hatred and the enemies of mankind, be they traitors, heretics, Xenos, or servants of chaos. And then if you do that, you get an instrument of his will. Until the start of the next turn, the rogue traitor becomes immune to any attacks from demons and Xenos. And all other demons and Xenos in a 5-cell radius consider them a priority target. Fascinating. Fascinating. I'm not so sure about all that. Has my power level gotten any bigger? Well, I have 50 willpower, but my strength is 25. Does that count? Features are my abilities, it would seem. My talents. I have many talents. Flagship post abilities is take it easy. Very good. And double wall. Double wall these nuts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Perception and intelligence. My perception is only 35, though. I might slide up to his block with intelligence. I'm a genius with a Glock. There's some relevance. Took his change, took his chains, took his socks, took his sediments. His rocks, rather. Oh, these are the factions? The Drusians, followers of the cult of Saint Drusus, who believe in continuing mankind's crusade and bringing new worlds into the Imperium's fold. They adhere to principles of asceticism and high moral standards. Most of all, they value sacred relics and artifacts. Their representative, Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, can be found at the atrium on Football. Kind of loves their enlightenment, and so it would seem, Graham. There is nothing about... Everything about the Warhammer series so far is pure Protestantism. You know? It dresses itself in the Catholic robe, but everything about it is Protestant. There are no caps inside my... Yeah. No caps inside my speech, no impediments. Such a good song, dude. Hello, Hades, what's up? Oh, explorators, dude. This is so me. Emissaries. Oh, never mind. Emissaries of the machine cult, exploring the galaxy on their explorator fleets. Powerful and full of resources, commanding countless serfs, servitors, and adepts, they seek long-lost technologies, well, maybe, hoping to unravel their secrets. This means they will be eager to buy any archaeotech you will be willing to part with. Their contact is Opticon 22, a tech priest who conducts business at one of the Footfall's void docks, Alpha Rho. Casabalica mission. One of the most successful crime syndicates in the Imperium, specializing in the smuggling trade of illicit goods. Its specialty is the cold trade of forbidden Xeno artifacts. Vladam Takara is their official representative, residing in the Liege's Palace on Footfall. How about you footfall right into my butt? The sky, indeed. Fellowship of the Void, a loose alliance of pirate factions from the Coronis Expanse. They hold nothing sacred and fear no authority. Ready to defy even the mightiest of rogue traders and the Emperor's servants. Their spokesperson, Rizmiup Calvaria, will readily take even the most unsavory cargo off your hands. The martyr's endurance on Footfall is rumored to be her favorite haunt. And the Imperial, and of course, a salute to you, Imperial Navy. An ancient and monumental organization with the power to shatter star systems and destroy entire civilizations. The mightiest star fleet in the galaxy, yet stretched thin across the vastness of the Imperium. Here in the Coronis Expanse, Chartist Captain Asterius Thorfast would be pleased to see a mighty rogue trader somewhere in the void of the Farabundus system. Profit factor. Profit factor has not been changed yet. The profit factor is a representation of the relative value of the rogue trader's warrant of trade, and what opportunities and resources it could call upon. No shot. Money, 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 dude. Putting numbers on the board, I use my calculator. Something, something, something denominator. E equals MC squared. You didn't notice that? Iconoclast is considered not Puritan as well. Fascinating. Iconoclasm. He's an iconoclast, man. He's an I like how it's considered iconoclasm to be all like, oh, we're friends. I want to be friends with everybody. Me when I walk into the skull room. I want to be friends with everybody. A lot of fan-made stuff can be misleading, Graham. Yeah. Hello, user. Thank you for the rose. Some objects in the game can be interacted with in special ways. You ever try, I have to hold tab to see what can be interacted with. Classic stuff, dude. A massive conference table obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a warship. The warp jump was surprisingly uneventful. The one a couple of cycles ago now, that was tough. Delirium took hold so many, and the witch was up to her old tricks again. Is this way? This is the techno map and an engine seer. Glory to the Omnisaya, giver of knowledge. I can shoot and reload. Can I just shoot anybody? Show the data on the vid screen. Hurry up. The sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled. Whoops, my bad. Incomprehensible information is displayed on the large screen above the cogitators. Cogitators. You can make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and logisticar symbols. Well, how about I show more data on the screen then? Incomprehensible information. Better not give a shit. Lay people interfering in our operation. Refrain from any further profane acts. Sorry. A badge.
Intriguing.
I forgot we were using a woman's voice. Konnichiwa. Hello, Yuki. Konnichiwa, Yuki. Greetings, my lord. I'm seeing a lot of scum. Noble guests. A noble guest. A worker. The candlelit altar with a copy of the 2348th volume of the Lex Imperialis. The Codex of the Sacred Laws of the Imperium. Can I get a log? There we go. I'm gonna need this log. If all the text keeps disappearing on me, I'm especially gonna need the dialogue log.
I tread a path unexplored.
Listen, I might slide up to your block. A servitor? As you approach, something in the servitor's body begins to hum, as if in response to your presence. After a couple of seconds, the noise subsides. Alright, Conrad. What's the dealio? What's the dealio, Conrad? That's us. That's me.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Maybe I'll do it beforehand. Ever think of that? An artifact room and it's got a gun in it. Well, as expected. Tanks, guns.
What's happening?
Holy! Oh, fuck!
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh, God! Oh!
I am the harbinger of discord.
Nobody said anything about the funny dudes with arms. Nobody said anything about engineer posting. To survive the grim darkness of the far future, you're gonna have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. Is this true? 11 crew officers? No, that's not right. Pootisbird is here to play. Pootisbird came to play. You missed? Oh, he's so dead. I one-shot that guy. I one-shot that guy. Fucking Conrad's hitting him with the joint analysis. Turn-based gameplay, MP takes MP points. Well, I guess I'll move it up. Why not? Did I hit him with the Psychic Shock? And then I get the AP. First, you're going to want to click your ability, and then you're going to want to click on the enemy gamers. Psychic Shriek. Can we shriek on him? It's going to cost 2 AP and deal 3 to 14 damage.
I need no guidance.
Dude, get fucking screamed at. Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna analyze you. Get analyzed, brother. We analyzed him. He's been analyzed. It's not that serious. Right in the brain. Shot him in the brain. He's gonna walk over here and punch me in the stomach, isn't he? Strike Frenzy. Get him, Conrad! Don't analyze him. Joint analysis? Come on, Conrad. You're killing me here, man. Scream at him again. Good shit. Analyze his bones.
One step closer.
Get him, crew officer. What a shot, dude. He's gonna walk over here and punch me in the stomach. No, he's gonna kill this. He's dead. Alright, Conrad, your turn to kill. Have you thought about using an attack spell? Like, even once? I'm gonna hide behind you, is that okay? Alright, now I'm going to use my pistol. I missed. Alright, Conrad, it's all on you, man. Your character just missed. To increase hit chance, equip your character with a decent weapon. Your mom, dude, your mom. Here he comes! Here he comes! Watch out! Oh, he dodged. What a gamer. Attack the nut. Oh, he fucking shot him for 15. He analyzed him like 6 times.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident.
That's what I'm
Servitors
thinking.
malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Advancing their plans. Everybody's a vampire, huh? Welcome to the party, lads. Spread out. No one's allowed to enter the premises. Stations.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
The Master of Whispers gives you a curt bow. Can I loot the bodies? Ooh. You can open the map using M to orient yourself. Your mother. Dude, the upper decks, just like that one animation. These windows look into the next room, but not outside the void ship. You cannot make out anything, though, through the cloudy glass. Oh, give me my log. Only the weak light filtering through from that side. I am currently preoccupied with the matters of our safety. You, on the other hand, have somewhere you need to be. The Lord Captain is expecting you. Do not try her patience. The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
For example, getting shot in the brain. That'll kind of stop you in your tracks. No PR? No PR, dude. What's the point? Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessings of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct and the manufactorums of Kiava Gamma. A tank. Lehman Russ battle tank reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortes Chaton.
Let's seize the opportunity.
A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible on the surface. A lot of rocks. A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. Dude, they're picking up the schmutz with their hands. A massive golden amalgam interspersed with sparkling particles. There's just a brick of gold right there. The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of the turbulent sea within the rock.
Embrace true power.
I don't know anything about these artifacts. Are they something that I should know about? A strange object that resembles sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it's been underwater. A gray-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard from the artifact. Look at these nerds. If I see you raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priests for servitization. The exhibit is unfinished, another symbol of House von Valentius Weiler. We display it here at some point in the future.
Trembles beneath my feet.
It's not true. I don't know why she's saying that. Just get me through into the corridor. Jocasta Sauerbach. There appears to be a lot going on here. Holy dude. What are they looking at? The Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles and lumens. Damn, dude. We as like a society need more Rube Goldberg machines. As it stands now, people keep trying to like
the world will bow.
Not do that. It's very annoying. Hello, Jocasta Sauerbach. Anyone who thinks following Krant's example will end up in solitary, or like Krant himself. Speaking of which, his remains still need to be scrubbed from the bulkhead. You will take care of what we're doing when we're done. Understood? The lifts carrying people around the decks move with a loud, grinding noise.
I tread a
officer.
path unexplored.
I am the rogue trader. If I see you raise your head again, I'll piss and shit. Is a tech priest, a techomat? Hello, techomat, technomat. What you guys up to? Praise be to the machine god. What's with the orrery? Massive metal structure never stops moving for a moment. Light bounces off the orbits and figures. My reading, depending on the weather. Very
That
true.
is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Edelthrad.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done.
Very true.
Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Listen in silence.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling.
Theodora nods in your
Approach.
direction. Approach. There's a deep lore. Deep lore.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do
Retinue?
you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
We should kill this guy.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward.
Well, I mean, Theodore does have to succeed Theodora, so it's in the name.
Consider this hypothetical situation.
A passive skill tree
Ion
test.
6.
Oh,
A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions.
okay.
Metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished
Oh.
overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Let's see. Lore of the Warp or Lore of Xenos? I do not know. We should just fucking say I do not know. That's so good. Bread? Frog bread? Yes. Must be purged for the good of the Imperium. I shall exterminate the heretical beliefs and otherworldly powers that rule the native apostasies. Lore of the Warp. There are ways to confirm whether what's happening in Aeon 6 is a witchcraft or not. Might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us an answer. The spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if it is indeed the case and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. Lore of Xenos, I think. Lore of Xenos is probably the way to go.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Indeed.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
Shut your mouth, Edelred, before I decide to shut it for you. I give a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understood, was still more than you could do, Edelred. Very good. We're both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? I find your tone most disagreeable, Edelred. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? I want to be aristocratic.
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Continue.
Edelthrad,
Whoa.
I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead
Same.
of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Very true.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Edelthrad bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Very good.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent for me? There are questions that I wish to have answered. I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that. Was it not you who sent for me?
You have ceded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness.
Damn.
Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience,
Lick-splitter.
lip-splittlery compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the
Terms of your existence changed. Interesting.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity.
Same.
And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic.
A warrant of trade.
The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Remember when I said rogue, when I said trading rogue criminals? So it would seem.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void.
Ooh.
Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries.
Mine
is mine
by right.
I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancia's blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One of? Does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on
She's
board,
fucking, dude. She's fucking.
but
All right, let me get a refill.
BRB. One of them.
I'm still listening.
Elfrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders.
Your mom.
However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
You think so? You think so? You think so, though? Oh, okay, okay.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn
Pipe
the high
bomb.
honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally.
Alas.
Even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Oh. Satisfied with Aethelrad? Then what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? The Master of Whispers is related to you.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours.
Okay. I was gonna say, am I this woman's son?
The name Von Valancius.
Hello, Flaming
He
Flamingo.
avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir.
Oh.
That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? Oh shit.
I have some time before the Navigator gives the signal to initiate the Void Ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Okay. Before the Navigator gives the signal to initiate the Void Ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required. Navigator, translation. What are these things you speak of? An incident took place at the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew. Where's your ship headed? What are my current responsibilities? Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself a worthy heir. What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Where are we headed, Mother?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Oh shit, we're going to war already, huh? Shit. You can tell this game will not be finished today. So far, so good.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage.
But now,
is not the time.
it's not the time. An incident took place in the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed.
The ship being possessed! Yes, dude.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake. Surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Uneducated riffraff.
Now, enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me.
Very,
Idira
yeah, me
eagerly
too.
retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Me, I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to...
We're going to war,
Disturbances
lads.
reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Is she gonna die? Is she? There's no way she dies this fast. Well, maybe. Well, a fucking rebellion? No shot. He pointed his gun right at my face.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Sorry, Flaming. Are you the first that always comes to your stream like you're always here? I don't know. You might be. I started streaming an hour and 50 minutes ago, and there's been a couple of people. All combatants act in turns. No shot. Is this true? Alright, let's take a look. Well, that's a lot of gentlemen. Theodora, kill them. He's running away.
My place is at the fore.
Get him, Aldebrad. He's got a blade.
I took care of this one.
What a double cleave, dude. He's Warcraft boasting.
Weapon at the ready.
Alright, Mort. Holy! That's Malta Scorching right there.
Out of my
There
way.
are hereticals aboard.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Missed? You missed. Sorry, bud. Not this time. Use cover to avoid attacks. Half cover or full cover? So I can go half cover, why not? I'm gonna fucking scream at him. Oh my god, I'm not doing any damage, huh?
Purpose guides me. Death
Just
shall
kidding, I
reign.
fucking just kidding, I melted his brain. It's okay. Kill them. Kill them. What does kill them do? Something. It definitely does something to him. Analyze this guy's bones. And end my turn. Ooh, shot the boy.
Chaos guides me.
Ooh, he missed. Ooh, Aldebrad's right in his nuts, dude. Ooh, he's gonna die. Heretic Brawler's gonna go over there and punch him. Punch him!
Oh, my
This man is, it's over. Oh, blown up.
One fewer target.
Cleaved. Striked. Cleave, charge, strike. Classic.
Death to the heretic.
Death to the
Death
weak.
to the heretics. Why did he step to the side? Positive effect. Your character's received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Your mother. Actually, your mother. I don't think I can get an angle on that guy, so I'm gonna walk out here. And then, I guess, scream at him.
I will triumph.
Oh, 2 damage. Then analyze this guy.
Purpose guides me.
Purpose. You know, you were here since this started. It didn't let you comment, Flaming? Oh, that's funny. Why? When you can't do anything on the enemy's turn? No! I'm standing still! I'm standing still!
To non-believers.
Gonna shoot the queen!
I can handle this.
What a shot,
Follow my
dude!
lead.
Abelrad? Go, Abelrad, go!
Stay vigilant.
Get him, Mort!
For the glory of the Imperium.
That's it. I got a kill. Does that count?
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Whoreson. What a word, dude. What a word. Any whoresons in chat? I'm kind of whoreson posting myself, if you know what I'm saying.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
She looks at the Vox in her hand, and all I can hear is lifeless static. What are your orders, General?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Gotcha. Alright, let's go chase down Mort. Is there loot? Can I loot? Am I allowed to loot? Can I loot? I have not opened... You know, for a game that's like this, I have not opened a single container yet. Which is kind of crazy.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Not a tool, dude. Not a single container or anything. That's formation, cargo management. I can manage the cargo aboard the Oh, I guess I'm gonna be inheriting. I guess she's going to die and I'm going to be inheriting. This is the tutorials and such. There's my map, my yarn. By blood and by blood alone. Find out the cause of the delay. Something fucking exploded and scared the hell out of me over here. Something is fucking exploding over here. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, it's scaring the hell out of me every time. Mort, quit that shit, man. Chill, brother.
Unseen, uncover my path.
Let's turn it down, dude. That thing's fucking blowing up, man. Holy. YouTube chat filter never change. I should look at the comments a little more. Well, I have, so what happens is I'm multi-streaming and all of my chats are put together into one chat, but I can't see when YouTube blocks a message. Whatever, dude, whatever. Mort, what's going down, brother? Shot in the side, very good. Yeah, I love how they slide. Your heart jumping out of your ears.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Hello, Conrad.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Same.
Mort, hold yourself together.
Come on, Mort.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Mort pulls his Vox from a belt and hurriedly reports on the situation. Look at these two nerds.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here.
Damn.
Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve?
Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineering regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish.
Damn.
That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
If it is indeed a severe case of the warp madness, then the situation is dire. We must provide immediate assistance to those still in the middle decks. Perhaps then we can stop this wave from spreading. A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors. Mutiny? But who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp?
Lunatics, fools, heretics.
Your mom.
This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people.
Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions.
Warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks
are inescapable. Very true. She's so right, Theodora. She's like me, but way hotter.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Very true.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Theodora glances at you thoughtfully.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant.
Very true.
And taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Any psychers in chat?
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him.
I'm going to
This
punch his
elevator
lights out.
leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I cannot promise that I won't lose our dearest heir somewhere along the way. I hear and obey, Lord Captain.
Then move out! Mort, come.
Mort, come. Gross. Gross. Why'd she say that? Why'd she say it like that? Oh, I gotta start my stream deck. Holy, dude. I wanted to save the Mort come bit, but... let me see. Let me open my stream deck. This might not launch at all. Okay, there we go. Alright, done. That was quick. Quick and easy, quick and painless.
Are you ready to head to 18?
It is a long walk. You don't even have
And
proper
you do
gear.
not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. 3 hours then? 3 hours then, Graham, yeah. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in front to shield me from potential threats. You'd better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk. I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs.
But that's no longer relevant.
But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Did he fucking knock my ass out? My willpower, brother. I promised you a special destiny, Theodore. It's time to fulfill it. Dude, he's fucking looting my pockets! I might keep my gun in there. That's the only thing I have on me, but I keep my gun in there. Now I gotta go find fucking, I need some, well, wouldn't you know it? I'm stuck in this city ship, and I need somebody to help me find my gun. I think I know just the man. Harry! Awaken Arcantos. You don't have to kick me. Chill. Chill, dude. Chill.
Careful, careful.
Yeah.
Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought.
Hello, Oreo.
No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition,
Or I will spill it for you. Okay, chill. I'll give you a little bit of blood.
We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade.
Only one obstacle
obstacle
remains.
remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir.
He's not true blood. He's
I
inbred?
expected to do this part myself, but never mind.
Oh shit.
You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it? Inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? That's very funny. You lost your fun? No, I'm having a good time. It's just that I'm gonna hang out with somebody tonight, so I think the usual 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock time is gonna be good for us. I will help you as long as you spare my life.
There's a good boy. Then go to the Sentinel at the gates of the Warren Chamber and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped to feed Edelthrad to the machine. He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult,
you will have to do it. Okay. It's not gonna, yeah. Whatever. I don't care who has this document. I don't give a shit at all. Alright, skill test time. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator, Cogitator sounds cool. With a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with 2 ember-like irises. A tech use 100%, no shot. Tech use 40 goes crazy. Examine the device. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that we used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. The servitor at the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward. Closer to you, its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with a sharp metallic fang that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. Place your hand into the Sentinel's maw. I'm a certified good boy, so it would seem. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat. Sorry, I took off my glasses to clean them, and now I can't read. And immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and pumps stir into motion. The vid screen on the cogitator flickers. Am I emo or goth or an e-boy? Let me take a drink. How about that? Good question. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your wary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
End the dialogue. Holy.
Wow, there is still another way.
Oh, there he goes. Is that the document? The warrant chamber has opened its door for the Dynasty heir. It's time to make sure the sacred warrant of trade is still safe. Better get in there and take a look. Is it really... It is just like scrawled onto the wall, huh? It isn't just like this tiny little thing, it's just this big ass fucking... thing. Very funny. Well, there's still another way. He left. I have no sweat with them. I don't know. The enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impregnable. Very true. I believe he is just a boy. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. A lot of servitors stuck in here, huh? Let's take a look. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade, bestow upon them and their dynasty something, to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me? I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
That's very funny. He's just like, establishing, initiating setup. Do you... Me, when I wake up from hypersleep, would you prefer, regular controls or inverse controls?
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Oh, I'm head all. I'm head all right.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way
connection. I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent, his relays clicking, second after second passes, and you realize that the servo skull will not answer you. When will I become... Yeah, when I become a walking computer, for sure, dude. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. My Yarnal. My Yarnal is where I go to learn about things in the Yarnal. Alright, let's take a look. Seal the chamber. No one must reach the warrant. A simple order to the Sentinel Cogitator will lock the chamber.
Embrace true power.
So it shall be. Seal the warrant chamber. What am I holding? Old injury, stack 1 of 20, no shot. Oh, because I stuck my hand in the thing. Try using a medkit, fuck you. And so it was, and so it shall be. I fell down. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Who are these two fuck nerds?
Run, fools, or fall.
Oh, he's got a blade. He parried a stab with a flat blade. Impressive.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad Voigtveer is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of his plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Okay, thank you, Abelard. What? Okay, Abelard, you got it, man. My bad. Unquestionably. Voigtveer opened, admittedly, that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny. Why don't we leave the matters of etiquette for another time, so it would seem, but he's not here and we have a mutiny to end. For a mere seneschal, you are asking too many questions. Unquestionably.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford
Later,
to
Graham.
look for a compartment
Have a good
to
night,
sit
man.
out
Thanks for
this
stopping
disaster.
in. Continue.
You're in a bad way.
You're in a bad way.
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
He hands me a sniper rifle? What do you mean he handed me a sniper rifle, dude? What the hell? Armored body glove? There's no dodge penalty, that's good. That is what I want. I kind of like the high dodge that I get. This character. The character wearing this armor will dodge 35% of the average enemy attacks on this character. This armor reduces incoming damage of the average enemy by 10%. Eldari equipment. Indeed. Adeptus Astartes equipment. No shit. Drew Carry equipment? Cool. I love the Drew Carry equipment. Treating injuries. While fighting your injury, your character can lose blood. Better heal it or you'll fucking die. Open up your inventory. Oh, I didn't mean to click the don't use the tutorial thing. Well. Anyway, equip this rifle. Bam! By the right of blood, dude. By the right of blood. And then I've got body armor. Or undergear. And then I got, can't be equipped by this character. No shot?
I reject the very idea. I won't waste my time on
I
that.
can't use medkits. I hadn't even considered that. Oh, I don't have the base skill of Medicae. That's funny as hell. Okay. I'll just cast a spell or whatever. I'll just cast a spell eventually or whatever. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Lads, I have to take a piss pretty badly. So bear with me. Let me get some music going, because I keep forgetting to do music this stream. Musica. Musica. How about a little, Kerbo Superstar? Bam! Listen to that! BRB. Okay. I'm back. Thank you, Kirby. And I'm back. Thank you, Kirby, for, thank you, Kirby, for the background music. For, the Warhammer game. Honestly, appropriate, I would say. Alright, we've got our sniper rifle. We have a single shot. And a deadeye shot, which is a person. I kind of want to look at the stats on... So this isn't touching my dodge at all, is it? It's not. But it is giving me a little bit of dodge reduction, it looks like. No. Something. I don't know. I have Xeno lore. I'm studying my Xenos. My Xeno has been studied. Bird Heavy is back at it again. Alright. Oh, holy god, Emperor. Holy god, Emperor, dude. Seneschal Abelard Wersarian has offered medical assistance. Accepting it would be a wise choice.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate...
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Oh, he can apply... Oh, he can apply the medkit to me.
Let's patch you up. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. You got more slave labor to do tomorrow? Good night, Huffy. Thanks for stopping in, man, as always.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information
to go on.
But that is not the worst of it all.
We're just gonna have to cut a swath through them.
Shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
What's gone wrong with the translation? How did you find me? What can we expect to find in the navigator's sanctum? I heard one of Theodora's vox casts. The navigator's sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way? For the Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Seneschal.
Lady Theodora's.
Oh, right. My bad.
The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
How did you find me?
You sent me a vox message. Specifically, a vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive.
I think the Warrant Sentinel
did no such thing.
Sent the message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warrant Sentinel?
Warrant Sentinel?
The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did.
I did not see anything of the sort.
The Warrant Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
He fucking frowns. He's not happy about what he's hearing right now. Very well. Lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to
To
battle.
battle!
Which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Onward. And so we shall. More hereticals? More hereticals on my battle station?
A march for power.
Okay, so there's a tactical map mode in which I can set everybody up. So obviously I'm gonna move him right up front. And then I'm gonna move me way in the back, I suppose. Probably right there seems good enough. Starto! Abelard's abilities. Your companion is a warrior, specializes in melee and drawing enemy attacks. Be sure to use his abilities to cut their nuts off. But let me see the swath of cleave. It's 3 tick wide. Okay. So it would be prudent to, I guess, let's start by going over here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, opportunity attack. I hadn't even thought of it. The thought had never occurred to me.
Indeed.
Holy fuck, they're strong. I was not expecting this strength. Charge? Brace for impact. He's a naval officer. Their allies in 3-cell radius gain 2 deflection.
Someone else can do this. I'm not interested. At your beck and call.
Oh, what a crit! That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Wavy. What's up? Hello, Rescue Police. Oh, bloody demo, man. Anyway, I've been getting opportunity attacked all day. Yeah, hit him with the, brace for impact. Friendly fire moment. Okay, Abelard, your turn is done, so I have to hit the space button, and then everybody's gonna dress up. Everybody's gonna dress up for Halloween. Your little goober wavy? Very good. Parried? Owned. Combat abilities differ. Well, I'm just gonna scream at him. I'm gonna scream at this guy. Fucking owned. Fucking owned, dude. Scan that heretic cutthroat. I have no AP, dude. Veil degradation. When Psychers reach deeper into the warp to power their abilities, there is a chance of the Imperium bleeding into our reality. If you get to the end, you'll die. Oh my god, they're setting me up for a cleave, lads. A parry. A heretical cutthroat. I should shoot him in the brain.
Duty go hand in hand.
Come and duty go hand in hand. That guy had a laser. He hit 0. Oh, friendly fire moment, dude. Couldn't be me. What a cleave! That's why Abelard is the best.
It will be done.
Opportunity attack moment. And he fucking killed that guy too! Holy shnikes, dude! Well, I'm gonna scream in his ear and kill him, so.
Ruin beckons. What a satisfying demise.
Experience points! I leveled up. I leveled up after killing my foes, after slaughtering my foes like the foes they are. I will take their blood and level up from it. You advanced in level. So I have. Draw strength from your unwavering faith and find courage in fulfilling your duty. For showing weakness before his enemies is heresy. Veiled degradation changed by -1 to 0. I own a Vox Skull. There we go. Now we're cooking. Look at all the loot. That's what I like to see. Level up. All right, Heavy Bird, we have to level up now. Now, that's what I like to see. Also, I gotta change up my formation. It's kind of fucking with me. Let me see. How do I level up? Archetype rank 1. Click to view the archetype. Logician. He's a logician. I choose a skill. Okay. Cool. It's not. There's not. I don't like boost my stats at all or anything like that. I just have to work through the archetype. Okay. So logic and tech use are good. Awareness, lore, Medicae, and lore again. Ooh. Let me see. Awareness could be good, but logic? I don't know about logic. I'd slide up to your block. Intelligence. Genius with a Glock, there's some relevance. 40 intelligence. Going logic could be okay. We are a nerd after all. Tech use. What is my tech use at? 40? 40 is good. I think I would like some more awareness, but it's not a big deal. Every kind of lore, and I don't care for Medicae. Yeah, let's hit it. Let's hit up with the logic, brother. L. Hit me with the L. L moment. And Abelard is a warrior of renown. Oh, hang on. I gotta look at my phone. I keep getting notifications and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be doing something right now. My badge. Hang on, I gotta open up my door. Let me know if you need an elevator. Alright, Abelrad is a warrior of great renown. 70% chance to parry is kind of crazy. What, he's using a what? He's using a chainsword. Classic stuff. Warrior me. Athletics, carouse, coercion, demolition, Medicae. I'm gonna hit him with the athletics. What does athletics actually do? Where is it? It's a strength, ability to traverse difficult terrain. Yeah, okay. Hell, he's our jumper. I would consider him our jumper. Alright, Abelard, you fat bastard. Let's keep... I need to change up this formation by quite a bit. That's not bad. That's not bad. He'll be up front. He can be up front. As long as I get the, collecting loot. Ooh. Okay, everything... A las pistol, brother. Why does it look like a funny gun? Lots of swords. Let's just take all of it. All to inventory. Is that it? Okay, I was gonna say, is that everything? I'm gonna be right back. Okay, sorry. I hope Kirby kept you company. Alright, let's get back to it. We finally defeated our first foes and collected their blood. Alright, but get me out of here, dude. Let's go find our... Hello, Roku. Let's go find our Dami Mommy and save her from her inevitable death. Her doom and death and destruction and all that good stuff. What is this map, brother? The Navigator Sanctum is all we can go to, I guess, so... Here we go! Onto the bridge! Uh oh, it's getting terse. Who's this nerd? Oh, shit.
Death, I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
She's so right.
Watch your head.
What a dodge! I'm alright, Roku. How's it going?
Would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
I don't think... Yeah, sorry, old man.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala.
How they sing.
Sing.
You're okay? Okay, gotcha, Roku. Very good.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of her ladyship
Diviner.
Theodora von Valancius.
Idira.
Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate.
Damn.
To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing.
Who is it?
I have no answer.
It's me. It's me. I'm gonna blow up the ship. It's me. What the hell are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches.
That's also me, by the way. I'm also the one screaming and screeching right now. Ah!
They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the Enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the
silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
He's dead.
Said, without a doubt.
I like how she said that.
Zed.
Turned him into a zombie.
Nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's Sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Okay, well, I think we should, let's take a step back. I think we should save the cook. It might just be me, but...
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That was not our Lord Commander.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man.
If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Very true.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Oh, I don't get to choose. Okay, I guess we're gonna go see if the Navigator's doing well.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin?
Oh, shit.
The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads.
And so it has.
What follows is calamity.
It is getting a little chilly in here.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door.
But still kicking.
And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Alright, Adira, chill. Chill, girl. I don't think it's that serious. You're making it a lot more serious than it seems. A fallen piece of the bulkhead. Your mom. I don't think there's anything on the other side of this hall. Alright, Adira does not need to level up, but she is also casting spells, I think. What she got as a weapon? Oh, she has high awareness. She has really high awareness. Unsanctioned Psyker. Holy, dude. Okay, okay. Being dogmatic and pure and heretical is very funny. I'm already heretical too? No shot. Whoops. Not sure how that happened, but okay. No, she's heretical too. Alright, because she's like an unsanctioned psyker, so that'll do it for you. Also, we have 6 swords. She's a staff, a psychic staff that casts lightning. We literally are just playing Pathfinder right now. Armored body glove. He's got the Seneschal's trusty carapace. Can I explain this game a little bit for you, please? This, it's just a RPG. If you've ever played Pathfinder before, it's kind of like that, but the guys who made Pathfinder, made this game, which is kind of similar. It takes place in the Warhammer series, so everything is about dying. I don't know. We just started it, so. So far, our character, Theodore, is a rogue trader, which is somebody who goes into the dark space and looks for, surveys new planets and stuff like that. We're on a ship, and I guess this is where we're headed. Away we go! Holy. Who's this nerd? Guys, I don't think that's working.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Guys are definitely making... They really are. Idra, you go there. Abelrad, you go right up front and kill this nerd, and I'll stand over here. Idira is also a Psyker operative. That's very funny. Except I'm sanctioned and she's not. We're basically the same person. Forewarning. She has divination, though. Whoa, she's got a lot of veil degradation on her already. We just started. There's gonna be a lot of screaming going on, I'll tell you that much. Increases the target's dodge and parry by 10. Can you hit Abelrad with a little bit of forewarning? All right, Abelrad, just get in there and hit him with the. You're too close to charge him. That's fine. Just get in there and hit him with the strike.
I'd rather not.
Too far. Yeah, right. Of course.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Oh god, that hurt. I can't charge him because he's too close, but I can charge this guy. Missed. Bad. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
I will do my duty.
He said duty. You have no idea what's going on? It's okay. Me neither, honestly.
Hold on.
Oh, wow, that was a lot of... She took a ton of damage from that. I can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of my attended actions. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna kill the Psyker. 2? Hit him with the Analyze. I love how he got a sniper rifle, though. It's so funny how he handed me a sniper rifle. No, don't get too close. I'm just a boy. You missed. You're bad. You missed. You're bad. I'm in cover, dude. If I scream across him, I'm probably gonna take damage myself. So, can you kill the Psyker? What a shot! That's why she's the best, man.
On it.
She's screaming. I'm screaming. We're all screaming a little. Failed degradation at 13. Hit him with the analyses, and then move on with your day. Oh, you can't get to him, can you? Can you charge him? You can't charge him. Run all the way across, and then charge him?
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Damn it. I can't reach it. Well, I'm stupid. Am I gonna get opportunity attacked? It would seem so. I kind of want to go here, though. Oh, that hurts. 4 is no good. Can you scream? Scream his nuts. I can't.
Beneath me. I will triumph.
Ah, no good, no good.
I reject the very idea.
Oh my god. I'm taking a ton of damage. What a dodge, dude. Oh, that's a miss. What other games do I play besides Warhammer? I mostly play, as you can see, RPGs. With any given week, we'll play like Minecraft or Roblox or whatever, but most of the time, I prefer a narrative experience.
Was that
Sharpshoot that guy's balls off. There we go. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. Get in there. Hit him with the slice. Talk to the navigator. The creature in the chair appears as if he's become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. No shot? Looks like... Oh, he does. He's got a tentacles. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark gill-like slits on his cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well as the 3rd one that sits in the center of his forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Give Abelard a pointed look. What's wrong with him? Approach.
Your time is short.
The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. The dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the 3rd eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Oh, God. The voice is coming from the Vox Grill. Oh, yeah. At the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final
dawn. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tear open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slit bursts open, forming 2 hideous screaming mouth-like pits. Damn, that's gross. Damn, that's kind of gross. Do I get to be an alien? I want to be an alien.
Ah! It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Clearly.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings.
I love Alien, the movie. Alright, Majima, have a good night. The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his 3rd eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around his eye. I love how they added that last little bit there. And they were like, and this happened.
Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Who's tormenting him?
The
Edge.
Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When
the Edge
is complete, this shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the Edge of Daybreak by the Bringer of Twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
The Edge of Daybreak. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh. My heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
So it would seem.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Oh, but how is that? How?
He was as loyal as a dog.
Loyal as a dog.
Okay,
And
chill.
I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
Okay. Ha ha ha.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the
will.
will's masters. Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant.
For you need them no longer. He's right. Tear out your eyes. You don't need them. The navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the master helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth
Truly.
a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Probably.
Vespaidas. Good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. The vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Ah, 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 ah. He's the Joker if he wasn't scary at all. The navigator appears dead, only the slight movement of his chest and the twitching of his eyelids let you know that there is still life there. That he is still clinging to life. Indeed. Alright, let's loot it up and move on.
Unexplored.
Oh, a gun! The scrappy auto gun. And an axe. He's scrappier than an alt weapons. No thanks. A staff. I'll take a psychic staff. That'll be my secondary weapon. Very good. Very good. I don't think there's anything to do probably on these other set pieces if I had to guess. Well, there's something to study over there. The Navigator's Sanctum is the private haven of the ship's guide through the warp, and a death trap for anyone left inside after translation to the Immaterium. How about you Immaterium these nuts?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Oh, right. We have to go save... We have to go save my MILF sister. No, I hope she's okay. The door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut. Oh shit, where do I go? Back this way? A fallen piece of debris. No, we do go back this way. Right? Oh yeah, because this takes me to, the ship map. The world map, if you will. Officer's deck. Because it's the only place we can go. Yay! Uncountable world. Your mom. Your mom, dude. We're probably gonna end up in the church somewhere along the way. An elevator. I love elevators. He's dead. He's dead. He's so dead. Just running straight past everything.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Okay. Fucking got him.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
I shall heed not their piss.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them.
They really did make...
Gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God. My light. My emperor.
Okay. They really did make all the models in this game look like minis. You're my world map for sure, dude. My world map. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she's not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
You like the models? They look really good. They look like set pieces, which is nice. It makes sense for like a tactical RPG, right?
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I'm God. Theodore von Valentius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the arch-enemy's
I thought she said sneeze of heresy. That's a good one.
Halt the advance of the dark forces.
My friends are twisted by the sneeze of heresy. Shut the hell up.
So I must know, why are you here?
Oh, you know.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I'm no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you.
Your mom.
If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
She's right.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Imperium lore? What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas of doing aboard a rogue trader's ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Well, I'd like to... Are you making choices or is the story linear? I'm not sure yet, one guy. The story is definitely going forward, but I'm not sure. I think because we're still in the tutorial, I don't think I have any sort of say in the matter, but I'm sure there will be some sort of choice. It is a Pathfinder game, so.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
What's happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord.
Massacre, my
Heretics
lord.
are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in.
Oh,
screaming
shit.
about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Don't breathe in the Zaza. They'll make you tear out your eyes. We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Cool. Okay. Thanks.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
What a nice guy.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Why is she talking like that? Why is she talking like that? That's not how people talk. By the right of blood. The crew needs more powerful weapons for the coming battle. Maybe if you pissed your pants, you might do something worthwhile. What class is she anyway? Well, she is mostly dodge. Hang on, let me take a look. Let's take a look. She's very dogmatic, as you can see. Very Puritan. She's a soldier. Oh, okay. Well, we can actually put her sort of towards the front of the formation then, even if she has a gun. Obviously he goes up front. Well, we can do doubles. I'll stand behind my best friend in the whole world. And then well, let's not keep us too close together. That kind of stuff gets you in trouble. And then the other wizard can go on the other side of the map, something like that. There we go. Looking swell, looking swaggy. Save me. There's loot back there, dude. Loot, you say? Where? On the elevator? She lied. They lied. They're lying to me. I think the loot is in the forward position. Never mind. The generator hums softly when you draw closer. Your skin begins to tingle from the static discharge. Same. Oh, the goods! I found the goods, dude. What's in the goods? A well-maintained sniper rifle. We get 1 extra part of damage. To cargo, tox dispenser, auxiliary plasma banks. Those are ship components, so we don't want to hold those. Buddy, I know how to equip a weapon. This isn't my first rodeo. What the hecky? Can I do anything with these? No, I can't. There's not really any point in going that way. I think they want me to go that way. Ooh, more goods. Defo not going that way. A lot of cargo stuff. Crate of trank injectors. Maglev impeller. Omni processors. 50 LHO sticks. What a bunch of nerd shit, dude. I should kill these guys. Oh, what are you shipping? Your mom. Ever thought of that? Alright. The door to the mess hall is stuck. There must be a way to open it. There's just a bunch of motherfuckers sat on the other side of that door. Are you joking?
The whispers are getting louder.
Alright, Adelard. Adelard, you're up front, buddy. I need you to be up front. There you go. Argenta, you also need to be up front, but you use a gun, so I'm gonna stand right behind the table, and then Idra will also stand behind the table. This should be good to go if we have the initiative. We do. No, they have the initiative, by quite a bit, actually. So Idra can go there instead, so we can be a little separated at least, and not get grenaded and lose the run instantly.
Chaos guides me.
Fucking parried. Cleave these nuts. You're bad! Oh my god, dude. Why? Well, he really hired all these awful heretics. So Argenta has burst fire. Burst fire, run and gun. Furious recital. Grants momentum equal to 6. I don't know about all that. How about we, holy fuck, what a spread, dude. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus!
Can escape the Emperor's judgment. As
Alright.
the Emperor commands, I act.
And then she sings. Cute.
Doubt is for the weak.
So when she moves, she's also shooting them up? Maybe not. I become winded. Well, you're right up front, girl. Whoops, my bad. I thought she was gonna shoot at him. Okay.
Out of my way.
My badge, my badge. No, just crouch behind the table. Can I look at the ship? He's the best. He's just sat completely still. A single shot. Oh, Idra does not have AoE spell. Does lightning does not have AoE. Oh my god, it arcs! I did not see that coming. That hurts a lot. Ow. Friendly fire moment. That's quite a few gentlemen. Please don't spread out yet. Thank goodness. You're gonna, hit her with the forewarning, because she needs it more than anybody. Bam. Uh-oh. Only 2 of them have guns, that's okay.
Chaos guides me.
What a shot. Bad shot. Alright, this guy's right up in our face, so... Nice job. There's not really much else for it, because there's no... I can't. Nothing. Albrad. I'll Adelbarad these nuts. Screen in this guy's mouth.
Need no guidance.
He didn't die? I'm so bad! I'm like the weakest character in the game.
Death to the weak.
They stuck all these guys in this ship for what? So they could just miss all their shots? Just like the worst weapons on the planet?
I've suffered worse.
You're dying. You're dying and you can't move at all. You have 0 initiative. Oh god, she's so dead. Or is she? She's so dead, or is she?
I'll do it. This is why I was
Oh my god, she hurts, dude. Okay. Healing in combat? That works.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Wow, good heal.
I serve the ruinous powers.
No, you don't. Why are you talking like that? Just like hip firing all your bullets into a table is such like a funny idea. Why would he do that? Okay. No more funny lightning strikes. Let's just cast some spells and call it a day.
Anything is? Bam.
Oh, good shot, girl. You the best. You the best. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Way better than me, but also I'm refusing to cast spells right now, apparently.
I took care of this one.
I took care of this one. Can you charge this guy? Nice. Good shit, good shit. My turn. I'm going to use my sniper rifle for the first time in the game and blow that guy's head off.
I will try.
Just kidding. I'm the Joker. What can I say? I'm the Joker over here making jokes. Please don't shoot me. Okay. Thanks for not shooting me.
I am your doom.
Oh, dodge. Not even a parry. I'd rather not shoot him in the head. So why don't you just shoot him in the head? Oh my god, I thought that was gonna kill him. Not this time. We made it up. This was actually fabricated in a writer's room. All of this is scripted, including all the missed shots. It's supposed to build tensity, you know? Like a narrative function. But actually, I just end up screaming in everybody's ears and killing them instantly. Come on, dude. He hits every shot. It's so good. No, he parried? Impressive. I can use this to move around the map. I don't actually have to charge anything.
Victory is imminent.
You did not move far enough. That's fine. All good, all good. I'll just scream at him. And...
One step.
That's not gonna... Okay, I thought that wasn't gonna kill him. I was gonna start crying. My character, Pootis Heavy Bird, is not doing it for me. There should be two, but there's not two.
God,
so you move up.
Move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Be the fire in my heart.
Faith without deeds is
What a shot, dude. Oh my god, she's the best. Oh, there is... Okay, there was three. That guy was just chilling. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. Can you insta-kill that guy? Oh my god, dude. She's so strong. Why is she that strong? Can you charge him on the other side of the table? You can't, but you can move up a little.
Follow my lead.
And then charge him. What's going on over here? I don't know what's all this. Oh, it's momentum. Unique abilities called Heroic Axe. These abilities can only be used once per round. Oh shit. No shot. It's okay, just charge him.
Back and call. One fewer target.
We got the kill. He's the best. That's why they pay him the big bucks, dude. Alright, that's over. Bam. Oh, that's a lot of dead. Let me tell you, that's a lot of dead. We're gonna save here. We're gonna save here, and after slaughtering all of our foes that are invading our ship and our brains, apparently, I'm simply going to play Kirby. After the game quits. If it quits. It might not quit. Okay, I got it. Alright. Well, that's the end of the stream. I gotta tell you, Rogue Traders, you can tell it was definitely made by the guys who made Pathfinder. It's pretty much like a one-to-one experience. The only difference is that the story is about, just killing everybody, which, I mean, I guess is basically what Pathfinder is. But that's gonna be all from me tonight. I hope everybody else enjoyed the stream and has a good rest of your night. I'm gonna see everybody tomorrow for a little bit of Disco Elysium. We're gonna continue on our Inland Empire run. But that's all I got. Bye everybody, have a good night. Bye bye, Johnny. Bye bye.